You're watching the Mayor's Office, and here's your host, Sean Casey.
All right. Welcome to the free agent edition of the Mayor's Office. My first free agent frenzy pick is going to be my man, Anthony Rizzo. I'll tell you what, Riz, you know where you're going? You're going back to San Diego. And you know why you're going back to San Diego? Because they're ready to win. Almost get to the World Series. They need a big-time free agent bat like yours. They need the leadership. Anthony Rizzo, he's going to be heading back out to San Diego to do it now as a veteran player. All right, now, let's bring in my first guest. This guy is the host with the most, my man, Greg Amsinger. Come on out, Greg.
Oh, I love your crowd. Your studio audience. You guys are the best.
They love you.
Love you all.
They love you here at the Mayor's Office. How you doing, buddy? Hey, have a seat with
I
my
like
nice.
the Rizzo to San Diego.
Oh, you like that? Now that he's a veteran?
Yeah. It's kind of like what they're missing, right?
They're
Behind
ready to-
Manny Machado.
Yeah.
That lefty bat.
I love it. I love it. Who do you love, though, Greg?
You know, I look at all the free agents and I think the obvious fit. Which team needs this guy, and could this guy thrive on this team? And I think J.D. Martinez gets a 2-year deal with the Cleveland Guardians.
Wow.
They should have traded for him at the deadline. It made no sense that they didn't go get him. He's the perfect bat for them. Towards the end of his career, he needs to go to a team that's ready to win right now. He doesn't want to go to a rebuild. Don't think about the Marlins or anything like that. I think you put J.D. Martinez behind Jose Ramirez, right?
Yep.
Look at the middle of this lineup. It's like the perfect fit. Ramirez, then J.D. Martinez, then Josh Naylor, then Oscar Gonzalez. It feels like a longer lineup. Now you got Andres Jimenez batting 7th. That's an all-star player batting 7th.
I love it. I think you're right. I think at the deadline they needed that one big bat. J.D. Martinez would have been the guy.
Made no sense to me.
He could be the guy.
So you're on.
I love it. Now let's see who one of the best analysts in the business has to say about his free agent frenzy. Let's bring in our man, Yonder, Alonso. Come on, Yonder.
Oh, I know him.
We got the big dogs. They love you here at the Mayor's
I
Office,
haven't
brother.
slept in days just thinking about this show.
Thank you for we know it, brother. You know it. We got it, man.
Good to see you again.
Come on.
Hair looks great.
We got a beautiful leather chair for you, too.
Wow, thank you. You know what? I love the Anthony Rizzo trade to San
Don't
Diego.
you like that?
The signing to San Diego.
Yes.
I think that's going to be huge. Love it.
My
guy.
Yeah, who's your guy?
You know what? I really like Willson Contreras to go to St. Louis.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the reason for that is Molina's out. You're bringing a presence with a leadership that he brings to the table. Over 1,000 OPS this year at Busch Stadium. Why not still have that same attitude, that same flow, that same awareness? I love this guy. Playing in the same division, can hit some bombs for them. Willson Contreras goes.
What
to
about the whole
Cardinals.
former Cub thing?
I love it. I think it's
Cardinal
great.
Nation gonna wrap their arms around the guy?
Well, last time they did that, it kind of worked out for them.
Who's that?
I can't remember.
See, I knew that you were just blowing smoke there. I don't think
It's the Sean Casey show.
it's a
Gotta blow some
natural. Sean, when there's a rival,
Yeah.
I think too many Cardinal fans were used to booing it.
Hey, listen, if he goes deep and wins ball games, they're going to love him, Greg. They're going to love him.
Just imagine Carlos Correa going to New York. They're going to boo him a little bit. Once he goes deep, we're going to be okay.
The real question, though, guys, and I love having you both here to ask this question. Where do you think Aaron Judge is going to end up, Greg? Why don't you take it first?
All right, I'm not buying this whole thing that the owners are playing nice, because the Steinbrenner family helped, Steve Cohen get the New York Mets, and they green-lighted it. So he'll never have an opportunity to own baseball in New York again. So whatever he's saying right now, no, we're not interested in Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is going to be a New York Met.
What?
The largest contract offer that Aaron Judge will get will be from the New York Mets.
Wow.
I'm not believing any of the other nonsense that I'm hearing. Only out to either the Dodgers or the Giants, or he stays with the Yankees. I think the Mets come in, they own the winter meetings by landing Aaron Judge, and they own New York.
Wow,
baseball.
Stevie Cohen's ready to take over New York.
Yes.
Very gutsy.
Wow.
Very gutsy.
Wow.
I have him staying in New York with the Yankees. I think he wears a pinstripe. I think he's the next captain. I think they'll put a C on it. Yeah. Why not? You can't let this guy go. He's had one of the biggest years in the history of New York, in the history of the Yankees. He stays with the Yankees.
Wow. I'm going to have to agree with Yonder. I just can't imagine Aaron Judge going anywhere else but being in New York. I mean, listen, no, he's beloved there. They sell all the jerseys. He just hit 62 home runs. This guy,
the judge's chamber in right field.
Yeah, but seriously, guys, they could have signed him. They could have given him what he wanted, and it would still be a lot less than what he's about to get.
You're right.
He bet on himself. He had a chip on his shoulder. He had the best offensive season I've ever seen. I think all signs are pointing that he's not a Yankee.
I disagree.
If I had to rank it, honestly, I would go Mets, Dodgers, Giants, Yankees.
I like the Dodgers.
The Yankees at 4?
The Dodgers is an interesting move.
Wow.
He goes to right field, Mookie to second base. I kind of like that. I kind of dig that. But I think now, if you bet on yourself, the Yankees have to pay. You bet on yourself. They got to reward you that. The fans need it. The city needs it. The team needs it.
I agree.